Dave, well, with the Royals in town, in the last couple of years, they haven't had the strongest of seasons, but how have you seen them turn things around as of late? And does it feel different this year with facing them?
Well, last year they kicked our butts in Kansas City. Q's doing a great job with that ball club. They've got some nice position players. Certainly Bobby Witt is leading the charge there. I think he's one of the best young players in the game, one of the best players in the game. And the pitching, their starting pitching is really good. We're going to see a big arm today. And they play the game the right way. They take the extra base, they take good at-bats, and they can pitch. So it's going to be a good test for us.
You guys have been putting up really good numbers against lefty starters. What is the plan just to attack Ragan today, and what do you want to see from him?
I think for us, it's 97, 98. There's a little crossfire lefty, so we're heavy right-handed today. There's a changeup off of that, a breaking ball. Again, he's got a really good arm, got a good pitch mix. So it's going to be a challenge to get to the velocity, but he's got a good changeup down below. So it's going to be a good one.
And from your side with Gavin Stone, what has just kind of stood out to you about his last couple of outings, and what do you hope to see from him today as he continues just to be that guy on the mound?
He's becoming that guy. I think just the composure, the poise, the strike throwing. I thought even in that first inning there were some understandable emotions, but was able to temper them, get a ground ball, minimize damage. And I just feel that he can go deep in games. And today's a day that, we're going to need some length, and I just feel like he's the right guy.
Did you come close, Dave, to splitting up Shohei and Freddie today? Is this one of those lefties who might warrant that?
You know what, actually, this guy has been, what I've seen is he's very neutral. You could argue better versus left or versus right. There's a fastball that bores in on you. And a lot of the fastballs are going away from the left-hand hitter. So, granted, he's probably facing the best left-hand hitters when he pitches. I thought about it, but I felt tonight, I still feel good about those two guys right there, leaving it as is.
Have you seen enough positive signs from Ohtani recently to think that maybe he's coming out of it a little bit?
I have. I think that the chase is starting to go down a little bit. The ball's down below. I think he's hitting more balls hard. I know he feels good physically, and there's been a lot of good signs. Yeah.
Do you think that maybe the hamstring was more of a factor than you wanted to admit?
It wouldn't surprise me. I think that players have a tendency to downplay how they're feeling. Certainly an injury, if it's playable. But with that, you don't feel great. There is some kind of carryover into, how the mechanics of the swing are. Yeah.
Nick Ramirez is in the clubhouse. Is he riding a taxi?
He's riding a taxi. And he got here yesterday. Today he's not going to be active, and so he'll probably be sent out. But it was good to have him here for coverage, and we got at it last night as good as we could have hoped. So with that, we feel good.
Is there a definitive plan now for Bobby and Clayton? Next steps?
I think Bobby is in town. I don't know if he's going to make his way to the ballpark today. My assumption is if he comes here, reports well, that Wednesday will be the day that we'll pencil him in.
And Clayton?
And Clayton is he's going to do a simulated game, he's going to start his rehab assignment for Rancho. So I think it's 6 days from yesterday. So don't quote me on exactly what day, but I talked to him today. He feels good. We got out of it what we wanted, and so the next progression is a rehab.
Any hesitation sending Bobby Miller out for his first start at Coors Field?
No. I think that what he did last year. I think that we feel good about that. We can take the training wheels off, and I just don't believe that there's a whole lot of correlation as far as if his pitch count is up, he's feeling strong. that he can get major league hitters out. So the point being is that we got him through it, got through 5 innings, and again, if he reports today good, then he'll make that start.
Have you decided?
The results not pretty.
No, they weren't. I didn't like the walks, but I just think that there's also a point in, the heightened focus getting into a major league game.
Have you decided what it means just for the rotation?
Well, we have. No, I don't think that we have to make that decision quite yet. Once Bobby goes, it just gives everybody an extra day, and then we'll make that decision, after that. But I know James is going to start on Monday, then Walker, and then Bobby. Yeah.
So no one gets bounced out by Bobby yet.
Correct.
Does that mean it's a 6-man rotation?
Well, Mike, for this moment in time, probably yes.
Why is there such an aversion to use that?
Well, I think that it's I think that we just don't. I don't like being pinned into a corner of, in that moment in time, it's a 6-man rotation, and you don't want to be beholden to it. I think that there's off days coming, which we have, and you got to kind of appreciate the rest too for other guys.
Dave, this bullpen has been such a constant for you guys this year, and you've had prominent guys on the 60-day IL. I mean, how do you explain the ability for these guys to get through all that adversity and be successful?
They're tough. Our guys in the pen are tough. They're accountable. They're smart players, appreciating efficiency matters. They take the baseball to pick each other up, to pick up the starters, to pick up the offense. Case in point, Evan Phillips pitched yesterday in a down game to be available in a safe situation tonight to allow for Daniel Hudson to be available tonight to win a ball game. So those are things that the bullpen, they've been a star for us this year.
Any updates on the 3, Kelly, Brazier, Gratterall?
Joe threw a pen the other day, felt good. I don't know. I'm sure another pen is in his near future. Ryan Brazier is not ready to throw a pen. He feels good. He's keeping his arm moving. The calf feels better. Who's the last one?
Gratterall.
Gratterall. I'm not sure when his next pen is. He's in Arizona, so hopefully he's progressing.